This is about 2 hours later. I feel like it's about 50 to 60% dry. Hey lovelies, welcome back to Love Janelle. Today I'm going to try out a trend I'm seeing all over the place. Usually I don't jump onto trends, but I'm kind of curious to see how my hair is going to turn out. It's the wet look. It's kind of like a wash and go with more emphasis on trying to keep the hair really well defined towards the back and keeping it looking wet. The few videos I've seen with people with hair like mine, it doesn't really look wet and juicy. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna use the products I have and see how that turns out. My hair is currently straight, so I do have just a little heat protectant and gloss in it. I do have a spray bottle just to wet section by section. The products I'll be using are the Wetline X-treme. I have this Eco Styler gel. I didn't think it was going to be enough for this look, so I did go out and get the Wetline, but I may use this just as a top coat once I've applied. So the main gel I'll be using is the Wetline, and I'll just use a little bit of this just to coat the rest of the hair. The one with the red lid and this one work best with my hair. I don't get any flaking or anything like that. Base my hair or like moisturize my hair, I'm gonna use some of this Curl La La from Aunt Jackie's. This doesn't really define my hair, so I use it as a moisturizer because this product is very moisturizing. And because those gels aren't strong enough for my edges, I'm gonna be using the Got To Be glue just for my baby hairs. Tools, I'm going to be using a comb, one of these brush things for the edges. The most important tool I think for this style is going to be my brush, the Denman brush, just because it helps to define curls. I'm going to be sectioning out my hair, saturating it with the product and just gliding this through. My Boars hair brush, this is just to slick it down. I know anytime I want a slick ponytail, I'll use this and then cover it with something satin and it will make my waves pop. So I'm going to be using this towards the top area. And just some dividers, clips dividers, just to keep my hair in order. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to see how this looks. Hopefully it comes out good, because if it does, maybe I'll rock it a few times in the summer because I really like the look. But I doubt it's going to look so yummy on me. I still have a bit of color left in my hair, and I know shrinkage is gonna kill me. I wasn't sure if I would need something to try and weigh my hair down, but I'm gonna try it without weighing my hair down first, just to see how it turns out. And if it doesn't come out how I want it, I'm gonna try again. Maybe I'll come back with a how-to video instead of I'm trying this thing. So let's get started. So I didn't want to start off by just washing my hair. I couldn't be bothered to do that whole thing. So I used a spray bottle to wet the hair. Wetting the hair, I expected it to revert back right away for some reason. I don't know why. I was being kind of impatient and worrying that it wasn't going to work for the wet look, but I persevered way up and I put some moisturizer. So I put some of the Curl La La on and started brushing it through with my brush, and then some of the curls started coming back there, so I just continued the process. Once I felt like my hair was moisturized enough and the curls were coming back, I then went in and used the Wetline X-treme gel. This is the first time I've ever used the gel, and I'm really surprised it was so thick. I usually use Eco Styler gel if I do use any gel, the olive oil one, and I think it's Moroccan oil. The one with the red lid, argan oil, that's it. So I usually use either of those. All the other ones I've tried give me flakes, so I just don't like the hold as much. So those are my go-to cheapo gels. So after completely smothering the section with the gel, I brushed it through with my Denman brush and did that little shingling motion to get these defined curls. I just flattened each section to my scalp as I went around too. Now it's the same thing I did throughout the whole head. I wet my hair, I added that curl a la, and the curl a la, like I mentioned before, it's not really the best to define and hold my curls, but I did realize in the past that it really is good as a moisturizer. It's very lightweight but very, very moisturizing. So I think the combination of this with the Wetline gel worked out really, really well. And look at those curls. I don't really spend much time defining my curls, so I wasn't even sure if it was going to work out. So I was pleasantly surprised that my hair is clumping together how I wanted it to. And I just go through my whole head doing the same exact thing. Alright, so I'm all gelled up. I've wrapped just the top. So here, I like how it looks right now. I know it's going to shrink a whole lot. I hope though when it does shrink, it just goes up a little and it doesn't go out too much. I think I have enough gel to avoid that, but we'll see. I'm going to leave this on for maybe an hour. At the end of the day, I'm going to show you it when it's all dry to see if I really achieve this wet look, but so far I like this. This is about 2 hours later. I feel like it's about 50 to 60% dry. We're still kind of wet right here. I'm going to take this off. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh god, I'm gonna wet it a little here. I tried to make this dry. I tried to make the gel dry a little first. The white one, the yellow container. The yellow got to be glue. Yeah, it's only on that side, I guess. Yeah, that's a bit messy. I'll put a little water on it. Okay. I like these. I like it. So I don't think it's going to shrink much more than this. It still looks wet. I like the waves that are popping up here. The only parts that are wet are the parts around here closest to my scalp and the top right here. But yes, does it still look wet? I can't tell. Does it look wet or does it look dry? But I think it looks wet. I think it still has that wet look to it. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think. I'll come back a little later and just show you a quick clip of what my hair looks like at the end of the day. But that's it right now for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you've gotten all the way to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed us yet, just go ahead and do that now. You can click on this little icon here and make sure you hit that notification bell. That's how you get notified when I post new content to my channel, which I'm going to be ramping up in the upcoming months. I'm going to be posting a lot more frequently, so if you want to see what I have to show y'all, subscribe. Until next time, lovelies.